Hello. So today's video is going to be a little bit different than things I've done in the past. Sidebar, my armpits still hairy. Have not shaved them because I'm going to Palm Springs this weekend and I am just waiting. I'm just letting it like grow all the way out, so then, you know, like this weekend I can like just be fresh and smooth and not have to like keep reshaving, you know. So that's why we're just gonna keep the arms down, but if they happen to go up and you see something, don't judge. So I've had this idea for a little while, but I kept going back and forth, like, should I do it? Should I not? Is it worth it? I don't know. But I'm just gonna do it because things just need to be done. I am okay, basically it's like, before I just get into like a really long-winded intro like I always do, basically I am finally like pushing myself once and for all. Like, I'm done BSing and like making statements and then not actually doing it. I'm once and for all, like, I'm going to follow through with things that I want to do. I don't know about you, but I keep seeing this little meme go around online. What does it say? Oh, 2020 is in 6 months. Like, don't let anyone waste your time. And I keep seeing that and I'm like, oh my god, 2020, like, that is scaring me. And like, I'm getting older, not getting any younger. We're not gonna get into exactly how old I am. It's not important, but yeah, it's kind of freaking me out, and I feel like every single day I've just like wasted so much time, and it needs to stop. So this is my, like, a video that I'm making not only for, you know, anybody else who potentially wants to like watch this journey with me, but like for myself, to hold myself accountable. So something that like I've always wanted to do but never thought I could actually do, didn't think I was good enough, would always make like excuses or reasons as to why, like, oh no, I can't do that, I'm not gonna do that. Like, who, me? No, I can't. I want to get into modeling. Now, I do not want to be some high fashion runway Naomi Campbell type modeling, because look at me, okay? Like, it's just not in the cards for me. Not what I want to do. No. I want to get into print modeling. So print modeling, you are pretty much doing modeling for like brands and products, services, stuff like that. And that to me, sorry, loud cars outside. That to me is like so ideal. So you kind of get like the best of both worlds. You're able to make like a decent living and also model, but you're not having to deal with like the high pressure, high stress of like high fashion runway. Like, that's not at all what I'm interested in. I just want to do print modeling. I want to get into commercials. And acting is like my ultimate final goal. Like, that, if I can get in, or if I can get booked for like a funny TV show, I feel like I will be Alyssa Moore, like in full form. That is something in the back of my mind I've always wanted to do, but again, like I said, for years, like my whole life, I've just made up excuses and reasons as to why, oh, I could never do that, I can't. But I can't stop thinking about it, and I feel like, as corny and cliche as it is, if it's something you can't stop thinking about, like, that's for a reason, and you need to pursue it. At least try, right? So I have stuff written down here so I won't forget. I don't want to make this too long and like too much like talking in circles, but I mean, if you watch my videos, you know it's probably how it's gonna be. So let's get started on my list. So okay, yeah, my modeling, I can't even talk. So my modeling slash acting goals. Okay, I have a plan, a tentative plan. I know things don't always go to plan, and that is fine. I'm open to interpretations and different opportunities coming along, but I have like a basic outline of what I would like to happen. So number one is become a print model. Okay, start doing modeling for brands, services, etc. In particular, what I would love to do is model for like Anastasia Beverly Hills, for NARS, Sephora, like be in like some kind of makeup campaign. That's like in the beginning of the year in January. I wrote that down as one of my goals. I have not quite reached that goal yet, but we're still working on it. Okay, that's why I'm here. So like that sort of thing. Okay, I don't know, maybe like American Eagle or Levi's or Uggs, I don't know, whatever, just like that type of thing. That would be ideal. I would love that. Honestly, a Target commercial, one of the main goals too. Okay, book a Target commercial. That would be amazing. I love that. Okay, and two, the second part to this, which is gonna be down the line, okay? It's gonna take a little bit of time, and I've made peace with that, it's fine. And I need to practice anyways. But oh god, like the ultimate full form Alyssa dream of mine would be to book a TV role, okay, TV series regular role on a funny show. So I'm right by a window, you're gonna hear cars, I'm sorry. So book a regular role on a funny TV show like The Office or Workaholics. Like those are my two favorite shows. I watch The Office pretty much every single day. I know the script like every single episode. I'm obsessed. I love it so much, and I would love to be a part of something like that. Like that is like an ultimate dream of mine. So those are the two things, okay, that I want to start working, or not that I want, that I am going to start working on, and I want to document this journey on my channel. So I plan to do like updates, highlighting certain moments, things like that, just showing different things that I'm doing to make this happen. I don't know. And again, honestly, just like to hold myself accountable, because I'm gonna feel like a real a-hole if I sit down and not only film this, but edit the video footage, upload it to YouTube, and then I don't do anything with it. I'm gonna look like an idiot. So I don't know, my pride is too strong for that. So maybe, I don't know, this might be a good thing. It is a good thing, right? Okay, so my first initial steps for this to even be possible is I need to be signed to an agency. And luckily, Sam, her sister, used to work for like a boutique agency in LA, and they had like a talent side and a modeling side, I believe. And I think like the talent side was like the print modeling, I think. And based on what she said, it sounds like, I think Sam is interested in this as well. I'm trying to push her, okay? Can y'all go bother her? Go to her Instagram and leave some comments like, girl, get to it, you need to do it. So yeah, well, we're both interested in this. And from what we've heard, it sounds like we will both have a very good shot at getting signed, potentially. We have work to do, yes, but it's good to know that this isn't like completely impossible, a complete long shot. Based on things that she's told us, a lot of the people or the print models that they had working there like would get booked for Target commercials, for UGG ads, and like you can get paid pretty well. And this isn't just about money for me. This is about like having a creative outlet and just living a more flexible lifestyle, because that's where I feel more myself and more free. I hate having to work a regular job. I know we all do. Everybody says that, I know. But every job I've had throughout my life, like I'll do the job, do what I need to do, get paid and leave. But that's always my mindset. Maybe that's something I need to work on too, is having a different mindset. But I never feel passionate about it. I'm always daydreaming about what I'd rather be doing, or what I wish I was, or who I want to be. And it's not working on a farm like what I did in high school. It's not working in a fast food place, which I did in college. It's not working at freaking Topshop, where I was working the last 6 months. And I understand that like, just, you know, to get by and to like have money, you have to do these things and make sacrifices, but I don't want that to be my whole life. I don't want to be 80 years old in a nursing home and like regretting not going after the things that I really wanted to do. And to be completely honest, to be blunt, I feel like I might as well, while I'm still relatively young and I have decent looks, I might as well use them. If I can use my looks to pay some bills, why not, okay? But yeah, again, it's not completely about the money, all right? I promise it's not, because that would be so like lame of me to do. It's really just about having like a fun creative outlet, and something I've always like dreamed of and always saw myself doing, and to finally be able to do it, like that is the ultimate goal. So I like went off on a tangent. What I was trying to say was the first like major hurdle in like getting there and achieving this is being signed by an agency, because without an agency, how the heck am I gonna book these things? Kind of impossible, right? So leading up to that, I have a few steps, a few housekeeping things that need to be taken care of before I can get signed. And I'm sure there's a few things that like I'm not thinking of, a few things I'll forget, but generally I think these are kind of like the main ones, the things that I need to work on pre getting signed to an agency. And I don't know if I already said this or not, but that's like my goal by the end of the year, is to be signed to an agency, whether that is a boutique agency, or you know, if God's real good to me and it's like, you're gonna get signed to Wilhelmina or something, like, I mean, oh, okay, that's fine. I'm not expecting that. I'd be fine with a little boutique agency. That's fine, but we'll see. Okay, so by the end of the year, that's like one of my goals to achieve, signed by an agency. So leading up to that, working out. Okay, I gotta get my body right, get it tight. I've been looking a little bit better. Okay, I have been working out. I got a membership at a gym downtown LA, and I've been going. Admittedly, I've not gone like as much as I should, I will say, but that's a part of me starting this journey, and self-awareness is key, right? So I know that's what I'm telling myself. Yeah, so working out consistently, you know, getting tight, getting toned, and I've been looking a little bit better. I will say, but I can and will do better. And of course, eating right. I know it's like vain or whatever as it is, but that's what modeling is. It's about your appearance, and if your body is not looking right, looking tight, you know, you might have a harder time. And I know we're also like in an age, which I am kind of glad, this whole like body positivity thing, like I do think it makes it easier for different types of people and body shapes and sizes, etc., to get into this industry, which I think is great, and you know, good for me. I get good for all of us, good for anybody who wants to get into it. So that is nice, but at the same time, like I do want to have all my ducks in a row, and I don't want to like be flabby or like totally out of shape and be like, but we're like body positive, you know what I mean? Like I want to make sure that like I'm looking decent, looking good, or as, you know, as best as I can, and not, and even just like not feel self-conscious, you know? So working out and eating better, which I've started working on, and we're getting there. Next is building a portfolio. Luckily, my brother is a photographer, and he's great, and he has great equipment, so I always have him to fall back on. But a part of like me getting more practice and feeling more comfortable with photographers and being in front of a camera that's not like video, this is like, you know, taking pictures, because for the longest time I was very, very awkward. I've just recently started to feel more comfortable, but as a way to continue to feel more confident and comfortable in front of a camera, especially with different photographers, I really need to build a portfolio, reach out to other photographers, work with different people. So that's something I'm pushing myself to do. So not only working with my brother and having him take really good pictures for me, but I have, when is it? I'm in talks right now with another photographer that I just met through Instagram. So we are going to be working together, I think within the next week or so that's good. He shoots film, which is really cool. So it'll be kind of like a different look, a different vibe. And so that's like one of the things that like I really want to push myself to do, is reach out to different photographers to have different vibes, because I know that is something that's good to have in a portfolio, is showing range and showing like a varied selection of pictures. So that is what I need to work on. And I mentioned Sam's sister. Another thing that I want to do, both me and Sam want to do, is work with her, because she knows how, since she worked at this modeling agency, she knows exactly what they're looking for. She knows how to take headshots. She knows how to do digital, different pictures that are needed, comp cards. She knows how to do all that kind of stuff. So that's another person that you know, we plan to reach out to and work with to get some help and make sure that we have that and make sure that it's all looking good. So thank the Lord that we know her, we have her to help us. And just like the last like little few things, I really need a haircut. Hope you can tell. I've just been cutting my own hair because very few people know how to properly cut curly hair. I mean, if you have curly hair, you know, it is so like infuriating to go to a haircut and then have the hairstylist like front and act like they know what they're doing when they clearly do not. Like I can see the panic in their eyes when they're trying to cut my hair. And so for like the last 3 years, I've just been cutting my own hair, because I figure if my hair is gonna get messed up either way, I might as well cut it for free rather than paying a hairstylist to cut my hair and ruin it. So what I need to do is I need to go to a curly hair like specialist, which I did find. For the longest time it was so hard because I was only finding ones that charge like $200-300 for a haircut, and there's no way in hell I'm paying that much money. But I did find one in Beverly Hills, and I think they charge, it's either like $120 or $150, which is still a lot for a haircut, but it is not $200-300. So that is next on my list, something that I need to do. And that might seem sort of trivial, but I feel like it's kind of not, because I don't know, I don't know what's happening with the shape of my hair, and I just like, I want to keep my hair curly, just keep it in its natural state. I don't want to like go in like with my hair straightened or anything like that, and then like going forward, like that's just like my look, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to damage my hair, and I figure if my hair ever does need to be changed, they can always change it when the time comes. But going into it, I just want my hair to just be in its natural curly state, have that be my look, but I want it to look the best that it can, and I want it to fall nicely. And in order to do that, I need an actual hairstylist who knows how to cut curly hair. So that is on my list, something I actually want to do very soon, maybe within the next week or so. So that's something, that's another thing, like those kind of things. Okay, like that's the kind of stuff I want to like update you on and let you know, okay, I did this today, or this happened, or I was able to talk to this person, or hey, today I'm working with this person and we're taking these pictures. That's like my idea as of now of how I want to like document this whole thing. And the last thing that I can think of right now, again, might seem kind of trivial, but I feel like in the long run it's gonna help me and it is going to be necessary, and that's laser hair removal. So I can stop with the I can't lift my arms today, guys, sorry photographer and everyone on set, can't lift my arms because they're hairy and I'm just trying to grow them out. No, okay, like I need it gone. I want like full body hair laser, I can't talk, full laser body hair removal. Yeah, it's gonna have to be done in steps, okay? I don't exactly have the coin right now to do a whole thing right away, but I did find a place in Glendale. I gotta unbutton these. I ate a big burrito before this and I'm like so full, so I'm just gonna unbutton the pants. I found a place in Glendale that has like really affordable laser hair removal, and it's like legit. They have really good reviews, they have lots of pictures. It's like a legit operation that they have going on. So that's another thing on my to-do list that needs to get done. Yeah. So the last point that I want to touch on for now, kind of like the last thing I can think of, is that I actually did do like a real shoot. This was a couple weeks ago, so and it's so funny, and I feel like this is like further confirmation that like, but you need to pursue this, okay? Like the last few months, the amount of people that I've had like come up to me or approach me and be like, do you model? Like, wait, are you a model? Like, have you ever done that before? Are you a model? Have you ever modeled before? The amount of times I've had people come up to me and ask me that question, and I've even had a couple girls who are like signed models ask me this as well. The amount of times I've had that asked to me is like insane, and I feel like that cannot be a coincidence, or at the very least I'm not taking it as a coincidence. I'm gonna take it as a sign that I need to do this, I need to pursue it. Okay, so I say all that to say, a friend of mine is a girl that I met like a couple years ago in LA, and we've just kind of kept touch like via social media over the last few years. So she recently started like her own clothing line, and she like DM'd me randomly like, hey, I know this is like super random, and if you don't want to do it, it's totally fine, but I need a model for my clothing line. Like, would you be down? I'm willing to pay you. I have a photographer, like a legit photographer, like he works with like Wilhelmina and like those types of agencies. You know, would you be down? And I get this message after hearing all these people like, do you model? Do you model? You should model. And I see this message and I'm like, oh my god, like this is insane. It is so strange how these things work and how things come together. And I was so nervous, like just so nervous. I was really scared but excited, but I immediately said yes. And the whole time leading up to it, I was really nervous, and like the beginning of the shoot, again, very nervous because I had never done anything like that before, but I immediately got comfortable and it felt right, and I felt like, damn, I'm just sorry, you can like see my pants. I'm sorry, I'm so full. I went to Qdoba. Probably not good for my diet, but whatever. Yeah, but it just like, I felt like this is what I should be doing. Like it was, the shoot happened on a day that I had off from work, and I was like, damn, like I could really see myself doing this. Like this is what I should be doing. I shouldn't be working at this little retail store. Like I should be getting paid to do this kind of thing. And like, so that again was just further confirmation for me, and it was just a really cool, great experience, like a good like first step, a good like or getting over that hump of like fear or being nervous or feeling anxiety about it. I know I'm always going to feel it, but I don't think it's going to be as bad or as daunting as it was initially since I had this opportunity. So I'll be including some like video clips and some pictures, like final shots from the shoot. I'll even link her website down below so you can take a look at the pictures, or shit, if you want to buy some of the clothes, you can take a look at that as well. So yeah, it was a really great experience. I'm so happy I was able to do it, and again, it was just like confirmation, like, yes, this is what I want to do. I had so much fun and I felt like myself, and just being around other like creative people is when I feel the best. And I've taken acting classes a couple times before as well, and I would always have these little moments where I would just be so incredibly happy and would be like having the best time being around these other people who are on the same page as me. And I never feel that way like when I'm at work. I always feel like an outsider at work, or like, yeah, I'm here because I technically need to be here because I need money, but like I don't feel like I belong, or like this is what I am meant to be doing forever, you know? I need to stop daydreaming and hoping and wishing, and I need to make a move, because nothing will change unless you change, right? So, oh, and look at this. Let me show you. Little knick-knack. Live the life you've imagined. Well, I'm trying to. Okay, so I'm really sorry that I was talking so much and probably kind of fast. I need a drink of water, by the way. So, step one, I'm holding myself accountable. If you want to hang around for this, God, I feel so cheeseball being like, journey, this ride, be along for the ride with me. But if you want to be here, stay tuned. I'll be uploading more videos. I'm forcing myself, I absolutely have to. By putting this out there, like I said, I will feel like an idiot if I don't keep up with it. So, you know, keep checking in. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see some of those pictures I mentioned. I've posted some of them. The rest of them are up on the website. Okay, the camera just cut off because there's like not enough space left on the SD card. So I think that's my camera's way of saying shut the F up. So I will shut the F up. Yeah, if you want to see more of these videos, subscribe to my channel. If you want to interact with me on the daily, follow me on Instagram, okay? I'll put it somewhere on the screen. I'll also put it down in the description box. So yeah, that is all. I will see you guys soon. Bye.